Hi everyone, my name's Anjali and welcome today to our WOCY Family Breaks with teens and adults, where we're focusing on our breath. And we're doing this because I'm inspired today by today being World Rainforest Day. And rainforests are sometimes described as the lungs of our planet. And I really like to think of us being able to exchange, or we do exchange the air from our lungs with the environment, nature around us. But also if we think about our lungs and our breathing, I think about how our breath is more than just it giving us life, just more than giving us life force, life energy. We can really be aware of our breath to help calm ourselves down, to heal our bodies, to regulate the heat in our bodies. We can make it warmer, we can make it cooler. We can use our breath to help us stimulate our digestion. And really, if we take those deep breaths, we're optimizing the efficiency of our bodies, making the oxygen flow in a way that it needs to, freely, calmly, easily, giving our cells all the energy we need to do whatever we want to. So we're going to really focus on the breath today, thinking about different ways we can use our breath through our different yoga postures. Won't be doing all of them, but we do look at all of them during the course, or many of them during the course of these sessions. So before we start, please remember to be kind, to listen to your bodies, to only do what is comfortable, no overstretching, no competing with your body. Please be aware of how your breath is supporting you today. Anything laboured, anything ragged, means just slow down and stop a little bit. Please also remember to respect your yoga space. You deserve to give yourself some time and some space that's just for you, where you're looking after yourself. Please also respect the yoga space of anyone else you are doing yoga with. All right, so thinking about functions of the rainforest, which are there to give us food, bananas, avocados, but also drinks, coffee, tea, chocolate. I'd like us to think about using our mouth to help us with our breath today. And this is a cooling breath. So sitting up tall, relaxing your shoulders, I'd like you to take this cooling breath in with a slightly open mouth. And then breathe out either through your nose or your mouth. Good. Feel that coolness as it comes in through your mouth and almost hits the back of your throat. Deep breath in. And out. And one last deep breath. As we finish our WOCY breaths. Nice. All right, let's think about some breathing as we come and stand up tall. And I'd like us to have a little bit of a stretch, a bit of a clean out of our lungs and our back as we're going to stretch them, lift them up, but also breathe at the same time. So like the rainforests, of course, have lots of plants and herbs which have the ingredients to make medicines, cleaning products, so many things for us. I'd like us to think about how we can clean out our bodies, clean out our breath, squeezing some breath out of our bodies too. So I'd like you to bring your hands up to your shoulders, your elbows out at shoulder height. Take a deep breath in, keeping your backs long and strong. Fold forward from your waist to feel a stretch in the backs of your legs and just look down towards the floor. Okay, so we're starting to stretch out our backs, just really coming down from our hips, lengthening our back. Okay, breathing in. This time I'd like you to twist to your right as you then fold forwards and breathe out. Okay, breathing in. Now notice to see how your feet felt. How did your feet feel when you bent forwards? Now mine felt a bit uncomfortable, so I'm just going to move my feet out to the side. Okay, big breath in. Twist and fold forwards to the opposite side as you breathe out. Flat back, just relax your neck as you look down to the floor. Okay, breathing in. We're just going to do the twist now. Twist and breathe out. Good. Nice job. All right, so we're toning the back muscles, the waist. We're stretching the spine. Breathing in. Twist and breathe out. Nice job. We'll do that one more time. Breathe in as you come to the middle. Breathe out. Nice flow as we do our WOCY warm-up. Relax your neck. Straightening out your back. Lengthening your back. Breathing in. And here we go, lowering and lengthening to a way that feels comfortable for you. That's it, great job, well done. We'll move on to our WOCY exercise. So come and sit down as we are going to be stretching and curling our back. So this is the movement we're going to be doing in a seated position, a seated Majariasana, cat curl. And we're going to be opening up our shoulders and our shoulder blades, stretching across our chest to really open up and exercise, elasticate. I don't know if that's a word, but we are really going to stretch the muscles around our chest, allowing our lungs to fully inflate. So this is all about helping to keep the movement in your backs going, and let me add the breathing here. So as you open up your shoulders and your chest, breathe in. And then breathe out as you draw your tummy to spine, look down towards your navel, your tummy buttons. Breathing in as you open, breathe out as you curl. And I'm just thinking about the resilience of the rainforest of nature around us, the resilience of us. You know, we can move in so many different ways, but if we don't keep, there's some point at which we are delicate as well as the rainforest. At some point, if we do not look after ourselves, for example, our back and our back health, then it starts to become painful. It starts to become hard to move around easily, to be able to grow, strengthen, maintain our strength, maintain our vitality. So let's think about, you know, needing to save those rainforests, look after our bodies, look after everything so that it works well for us as well as being able to connect with others. Nice job. All right, good. Now, one more thing I'd like to do with this exercise to really deepen this breathing. So we're breathing in as we open up our shoulders and our chest. Breathe out as you look down towards your tummy. And then I'd like you to see if you can pull your tummy muscles in at the end of your out breath a little bit more. And then release as you breathe in. So really toning those muscles, strengthening the diaphragm, toning the core, tummy to spine. That's it. And release. Good. Okay, we're coming to our WOCY stretch now. And I'd like us to be thinking about the natural filtration that the rainforests provide for us. So they are able to catch the rainwater, filter the rainwater as it trickles down into the earth to fill the underground reserves. Along the way, because they're slowing down this progress, they're making sure there's not a waterlog in the soil so that the water can slowly drip down through, but it's also catching pollution debris on the way. So I would like us to think about how we are stretching our bodies and we're allowing the water to drip down into the earth slowly. So as you can see, we've been reclining here, having a nice stretch to our shoulders and our shoulder blades. You can either have your hands by your side, or you can shuffle and pop your hands palms facing down underneath your seat, and your elbows can come out to the side a bit. And then if comfortable on your neck, I'd like you to just drop your neck, bend your neck, drop your head down towards the floor so that you're gazing at the space behind you. You're having a nice stretch to the front of your throat. This is really stimulating for your thyroid. It's helping to open up your thymus gland that sits the top middle of your breastbone, and this helps to boost your immune system. So like we need water to be able to boost our vitality, this pose does too. And if you feel comfortable doing so, you can gently lower your head down to the floor, release your elbows to the side as you fully extend into a gentle back bend, open chest. If this feels uncomfortable, you can just be reclined, propped up on your elbows and looking at the wall behind you or the space behind you. When you're ready and you've had enough of this stretch, just come and lie down onto the floor as you rest there for a moment before we come to our WOCY time out. When you're ready, rolling over to your side. I'd like you to get ready to do a gentle, so we're just going to allow our breath to return to normal. We just had a normal breath with our fish pose. That's why I didn't talk about it. I'm at Matsayasana. And what I'd like us to do is to gently take our gaze, our focus away from everything else that's going on. So we just want to calm our minds, relax it. So this is going to require a little bit of preparation for you now. I'm going to go and turn my lights off, and I'm going to go and grab a candle. Okay, so I've got an artificial candle here. If you use a real candle flame, candle light, that works so much better. If you're familiar with the Asian ingredient of ghee, clarified butter, having a real live flame that's burning in ghee is even better. It's got a real cooling sensation in your eyes. So go and turn off some lights. And if you don't have a candle that's around easily that you can pause and go and get, then you can just look at something in your room that catches your attention in a moment. Right, so get ready. As we have a slightly darkened room, complete darkness is much better for this particular exercise. And I'd just like you to look at an object. Just allow yourself to look at this object with slightly heavy eyelids, what we call softening the gaze. And as you gaze at the single object or a flickering candle flame, you can always have a look at the flame that I have got here. I'd like you to focus on this object without blinking your eyes. It's a bit like the stare out that children will often do with each other. But actually this is really strengthening for our eyes, our eye muscles, but it's also taking our gaze and focus to a single point. Just be aware of your breathing. Don't need to worry about breathing deeply or in any particular way. If your mind focuses or drifts away from its focus, don't worry. Just come right back and look at your object, your candle. Consciously relax your eyebrows, your face, your shoulders. If you blink, don't worry. You can either open your eyes and return your gaze to this point of focus, or you can close your eyes and imagine this object, this candle, behind your eyelids. Just notice it in your imagination. You might notice that your object starts to blur. Maybe you can see two of them. That's okay. Just try and bring your gaze back to a single focus. And I'd like to invite you to continue gazing at this object for as long as you like. When your eyes are tired or you blink, you can close your eyes, and if you aren't already doing so, imagine the candle, the object behind your eyes. Rub your hands together. Place your warm hands over your eyes, blocking out all of the light. Slowly open and close your eyes behind your hands. Spread your fingers apart as you pull them down over your face. Opening up your eyes nice and slowly and gently if you haven't done so already. Lifting your arms up slowly as you take a breath in. Bring your hands down in front of you as you breathe out and say Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you, and I thank you very much for joining me for our WOCY family breaks with teens and adults, where we have focused on our breath, inspired by World Rainforest Day.